Right, Emma. So we're on episode 7, can you believe it? And today we're diving headfirst into something that, honestly, it's the bedrock of everything we talk about with affiliate marketing. And that's, well, knowing your blooming audience, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, James. Like, it sounds so obvious, right? Know your audience. But I feel like so many people, they kind of just skip past it, or they think they know them, but they don't really know them. What makes it so critical? Like, why can't I just, I don't know, pick a niche and just start recommending stuff?
Well, precisely. That's the trap, isn't it? It's like trying to sell ice to an Eskimo, but you're actually trying to sell like a sun lounger. It doesn't quite fit, does it? The thing is, Emma, your audience, they're not just a group of potential clicks. They're real people with real problems and real aspirations. If you don't understand those problems, if you don't understand what makes them tick, then everything else you do, your content, your product choices, it's just a shot in the dark, really. It's guesswork. And guesswork in business, it's costly, mate.
Costly, yeah, that makes total sense. So it's not just about like demographics then. Like, oh, my audience is 25 to 35-year-olds. Is there more to it than that, or is that a good starting point?
Oh, that's a brilliant question, Emma. See, demographics, they're definitely a starting point, a foundation, you could say. But it's just the surface, isn't it? We need to dig a bit deeper, don't we? Into their minds almost. But yeah, starting with demographics, that's absolutely key.
So, when we talk demographics, Emma, we're looking at the hard facts, aren't we? Age, gender, location, income level, maybe education, job title, the stuff you can pretty much put numbers to. Like, if you're selling, say, retirement planning tools, your audience is probably not going to be teenagers, right? Or if it's, I don't know, high-end luxury goods, you're targeting a certain income bracket. It helps you sort of narrow the field, doesn't it? Get a basic picture of who you're talking to.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, you wouldn't be trying to sell a baby stroller to someone who's like 90, obviously. So if I'm doing affiliate marketing for, let's say, sustainable fashion, I'd probably look for like millennials or Gen Z, maybe mostly female, who live in, urban areas with a bit of disposable income. Is that the kind of picture we're building?
Spot on, Emma. Exactly that. And it allows you to start thinking about where they might hang out online too. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, it often correlates with age. But you're right, it's only part of the story. Knowing they're, say, 25 to 35-year-old women living in London is a good start, but it doesn't tell you why they'd be interested in sustainable fashion, does it? That's where we need to really roll up our sleeves.
Okay, so demographics gets us the who and maybe a bit of the where they are physically, or like their general environment, but not like their inner world. Is that what we're moving on to next?
Precisely, my dear. Their inner world. That's where the magic really happens, you know? Understanding their motivations.
So, psychographics, Emma, this is where we get into the why. We're talking about their interests, their values, their attitudes, lifestyles, opinions, crucially, their pain points and their aspirations. For your sustainable fashion example, it's not just that they're 25, 35 women, it's that they value ethical sourcing, they're conscious about environmental impact, they aspire to a more minimalist lifestyle perhaps, and their pain point might be finding stylish yet affordable sustainable brands, you see?
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a huge leap. So instead of just saying, oh, they're in their 20s, I'm thinking they care deeply about the planet and they want to feel good about their purchases, but they're struggling to find like genuine brands. How do we even begin to figure that out? Like, how do you get inside someone's head, practically speaking?
Excellent question, Emma. That's the million-dollar one, isn't it? Well, you're not literally getting inside their head, although it'd be jolly useful sometimes. What you're doing is you're observing, you're listening, you're looking at online forums, comment sections on blogs or social media, reviews. What are people complaining about? What are they praising? What questions are they asking? What do they desire? That's your goldmine, honestly. It's about empathy, really. Putting yourself in their shoes and thinking, if I were them, what would I want?
So it's almost like becoming a detective for their feelings and motivations. Like if I'm promoting fitness gear, I'm not just looking for people who exercise. I'm looking for the ones who are like super frustrated with their current workout routine, or they want to run a marathon but they keep getting shin splints. That kind of thing?
Precisely. See, you've got it. That's the difference between just pushing a product and actually offering a solution. And that's what affiliate marketing at its core should be about, shouldn't it?
Right, so once you've got this beautiful, detailed picture of your audience, Emma, what do you do with it? This is where the rubber meets the road. Every piece of content you create, every product you recommend, it should speak directly to those demographics, and more importantly, those psychographics. If your audience is struggling with finding sustainable fashion, you're not just showing them a pretty dress, you're writing a blog post titled Top 5 Ethical Brands That Won't Break the Bank, or How to Build a Sustainable Wardrobe Without Sacrificing Style. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's smart. So it's about framing the product as the answer to their specific problem or desire, not just, hey, buy this, but hey, if you're experiencing X, then Y product is your solution. And I guess the language you use too would change, right? Like, if they're younger and more informal, I wouldn't be using super formal like corporate speak.
Absolutely, Emma. The tone, the visuals, the platforms you use, everything aligns. If your audience is very community-focused, maybe you're building a Facebook group, not just a blog. If they're visually driven, Instagram or Pinterest is your battlefield. And the products? You pick ones that genuinely solve their pain points or help them achieve their aspirations. If they want to run a marathon but get shin splints, you're recommending specific running shoes with extra support, or recovery tools, or even online courses on running form. You're not just saying, here's a pair of trainers. You're solving their problem, aren't you?
That's brilliant. So it's almost like becoming their trusted advisor, not just a salesperson. It really changes the whole approach. Are there any common mistakes people make when trying to tailor content then?
Oh, loads. The biggest one I'd say is making assumptions, thinking you know them without actually doing the research, or, trying to appeal to absolutely everyone, which means you appeal to no one. It's a common trap.
All right, so how do we actually gather all this incredible information, Emma? It sounds like a lot of work, but honestly, it's worth every bit of effort. First off, existing data. Your website analytics, social media insights, they tell you a lot about who's already engaging with you. Age, location, what content they like, where they drop off. Then you've got surveys. Simple polls on Instagram, Google Forms, Typeform. Ask direct questions. What are their biggest challenges? What do they wish they had?
Oh, so you're saying actually talk to people, like directly? I thought it was all about like secret internet sleuthing. But surveys, that makes sense. What about like competitor research? Can I like peek at what other people are doing to figure out their audience?
Absolutely. Competitor analysis is brilliant. See who they're targeting, what kind of engagement they're getting. Look at their comment sections too. People often voice their pain points or aspirations there. Also, social listening, tools like Brandwatch, or even just manually checking relevant hashtags and forums. What are people talking about? What are the trending topics in your niche? Amazon reviews are a goldmine for product-specific pain points. And don't forget keyword research. What phrases are people typing into Google? Those reveal their intent, their problems, their desires. If someone's searching best eco-friendly running shoes for plantar fasciitis, well, you know exactly what they're looking for, don't you?
Wow, so it's a mix of like really proactive asking and then a lot of observant listening and using the data that's already out there. That really breaks it down into actionable steps. I always thought it was like a huge abstract concept, but this makes it so much more concrete.
It is concrete. It's about getting real data, isn't it? Not just guessing.
So, Emma, we've talked about what to do, but let's touch on what not to do. The biggest pitfall? Assuming your audience is static. People change, trends change, the market changes. What was true 6 months ago might not be true today. So this isn't a one-and-done exercise, is it? You've got to consistently reevaluate, listen, and adapt. Your audience evolves, and so should your understanding of them.
Oh, that's a good point. Like, once you've done all that research, you can't just like put it on a shelf and never look at it again. You have to keep refining. And I guess like another pitfall would be trying to force a product onto an audience that just isn't a good fit, even if you really like the product yourself.
Bang on, Emma. That's a huge one. Don't fall in love with a product. Fall in love with your audience's problems.
If the product doesn't solve one of their genuine pain points or fulfill an aspiration, then it doesn't matter how great you think it is. It's just noise. Another mistake is making your audience too broad. Everyone is not an audience. The more specific you get, the clearer your message can be, and the more effective your affiliate efforts become. It's about truly niching down to that specific person.
So basically, keep listening, keep learning, and don't get lazy with your research. And really, really put your audience's needs first. This episode has been super insightful, James. It really makes you rethink the whole "who are you talking to" thing. It's not just a demographic, it's a person with a story.
Precisely, Emma. A person with a story. And your job as an affiliate marketer is to become part of that story, offering them solutions, guidance, and real value. That's where the real success lies.